up there on the stage between you and Berinchyk. Right behind us is a box of watermelons and bananas. Talk to us about how that all went down and your response to it.
Oh man, not somebody, but I guess housekeeping showed up to my room, and it was like, is something here for you? And I wasn't there. My friend was there, and he was just asking what it was. And the guy just kept insisting to bring it in. So my friend was like, man, fuck it, just bring it in. So he brought it in, and he don't open none of the stuff that I get. So I opened it, and there was a note, man. There was a note first on the box, and then I opened it, it was a box of bananas and watermelons. And I could tell how I was reading it. It wasn't nobody from America that wrote that, you know, because we know how to speak proper English. But not only that, at the end of the message, it said businesswoman. He called me a businesswoman yesterday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that just put the icing on the cake.
So what kind of message you gonna send back to him tomorrow night then in response to that message?
Honestly, I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just put things in God's hands. I just wanted to show to the media that he's a racist. You know, he just made this fight a little more personal.
Say it ain't so, fight fans. Say it ain't so. You just heard that clip of Keyshawn Davis speaking about Berinchyk being a racist, sending watermelons and bananas to his hotel room. I just hope it ain't the case. But thank y'all for coming back to another episode of Ski Mask Way Boxing. I'm here to give you some my takes of what's going to happen tomorrow night at the fight. And it seems like it just got more personal with the gesture or the gift, they say, that Keyshawn has stated that Berinchyk sent him to his room. I hope it ain't prejudice in boxing, man, because we go through enough as boxers and prize fighters and as sportsmen, people who everybody look up to. You know what I'm saying? We got enough pressure on our plate. You know, I'm not gonna say like I'm a professional fighter or anything like that. But I did box and I love the game. I love the sport and everything. I love the discipline of the sport. And to see somebody rise through the ranks and then have to deal with racism on top of what you got to go through, the sacrifices that you got to make, and the nutritional diet that you got to it's just a whole lot that you got to take on as a fighter. And then now you get to the highest level and you got to deal with racism. I just hope it ain't the case. I hope it's just somebody who's trying to get Keyshawn mentally out of his game, because boxing is a mental game. I think it's about 85% mental. No, I'll say about 85% mental, and the other 15 is the physical part of it and everything. But to do something like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just hope it ain't. I hope that ain't the case, and I hope Berinchyk understands that it's 2024. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of countries don't like Americans. Nonetheless, Negroes. You know, so which y'all consider blacks. But I just hope that ain't the case. But I know that Keyshawn is definitely gonna. Like I said, I already gave my take on this fight. I believe Keyshawn is going to win this fight. I think this is the only good fight that's coming on tomorrow on free TV on ESPN. And I'm definitely going to watch it. And like I told y'all, he made a prediction that he was going to knock Berinchyk out in the first round, which I don't believe. And I think it'll be more the 8th or 9th round that he'll get Berinchyk out of there, because I believe that Berinchyk he's a really, really tough Ukrainian fighter. I think he can take a good beating. And Navarrete, he kind of showed a lot of. It was a sloppy fight. I didn't really like that fight between him and Navarrete, and I didn't really look at a whole lot of other Berinchyk fights. But I just believe that he's a tough fighter, even though he's a smaller opponent that Keyshawn has to deal with. I believe that it's going to be accumulation punches. I don't think it's going to be a one-punch knockout like Keyshawn. I guess because he's thinking in the first round it's got to be a one-punch knockout, because he ain't going to really be able to, unless he put his punches in bunches and catches him clean. You know what I mean? But I still think that Berinchyk has a chin. He's a very tough fighter and everything. But I just think that Keyshawn is going to, his hand is going to be raised at the end of the night. Either it'll go the distance or he'll definitely get him up out of there between 8 and 9. Just mark my words on that one. But I just pray that this isn't the case with the bananas and the watermelons. I hope Berinchy's team isn't like that. I saw a clip of Berinchy's manager talking to Bomac about the whole situation, saying that they weren't a part of it and everything. But boxing is a beautiful sport, and to bring racism and all that stuff, which it has been racist, I mean, for as long as I can remember, but I just kind of try to overlook that, because if you focus on something, that's what you're going to get in your life. If you keep focusing on racism, everything that you experience is going to be racism. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But I just believe that Keyshawn is going to do very well in this fight. And he's very explosive. I think he needs to stay more behind his jab. I think he needs to also, when he gets Berinchyk in different spots, I think he needs to become more defensively sound, because Keyshawn likes to tend to drop his hands a lot, when he's firing off, and he can definitely be hit with a counter. What else have I noticed about Keyshawn? Keyshawn is a very exciting fighter. He's tough. He's rugged. He has a chin, and he definitely he got the tools and everything. But I just think that most of the time when Keyshawn gets somebody hurt, or he's on his hunting, like when he's hunting you down, I think he's not really defensively sound, and he's able to get caught with different counters and stuff like that. But I think he needs to be more defensively sound, and I just believe that he's going to win totally. I saw another clip of Abdullah Mason speaking about him possibly fighting Keyshawn in the future. Y'all already know how I feel about Abdullah Mason. In my eyes, I know a lot of people touting him as this next guy, whatever, but I've made clips way before he got knocked down twice about him not having a chin. To me, Abdullah Mason is today's Amir Khan. That's who Abdullah Mason in my eyes. Remember when Amir Khan? I don't know if a lot of people don't know who Amir Khan is, because he's kind of out of boxing now. Like Terrence Crawford really retired him, but he got knocked out by Canelo as well. But Amir Khan, early in his career, he had a magnificent offense. I mean, from the UK, he punches and punches, roll jelly. I mean, he had power. He would knock you out, but his chin got exposed. Once his chin, when he fought, who was that? British Prescott. Remember when British Prescott rolled jelly on him? Rolled jelly. I mean, rolled jelly. That's when his downfall. And I'm telling people, I've been telling people about Abdullah Mason. He does not have a chin. I've been saying this for the longest, because when I saw him fight that guy that looked like he got up off the couch, they threw him in there, and he was catching Abdullah with some hooks. I said, oh my God, if somebody got some power, he gonna be asleep. And then the last fight, he got slept. Well, he didn't get slept, but he got knocked down twice, got up, finished the job, but he's still concussed. I mean, listen, people don't understand. When you get concussed or knocked out, it does something to your brain. It takes a part of your brain away. Like, it's called brain damage. That's why CTE is so big in football, because they're getting concussed basically every down. They used to say that playing in football, listen to me. Now, this is football. I'm not talking about boxing yet. I'm about to break it down a little bit. I'm only going to be on here a couple more minutes. But they said in football, being on the line is like two tractor trailers hitting each other every down. So just imagine boxing. You getting hit in your head every round. Like 100. I guess the average is what? 50? 60 punches thrown per round. Some people don't do it, but I'm just saying, like the I ain't gonna say the national average or the CompuBox average would be like maybe 50 to 60 punches per round, right? Like that would be the average, but most people don't get over that. Some people throw more and some people throw less, but I'm saying like a standard, or I'll say 45, 50. Yeah, about 50 punches per round. And you got a 12-round fight. That's 600 punches right there, man. Come on now. You getting hit in your head. So just imagine. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't understand and they don't realize why fighters go through a lot, because behind closed doors, fighters go through a lot, man. I'm talking about dreams, um, um, headaches, um, um, it break your body gets broken down in boxing, man. It's a brutal sport. That's why I always say, for gladiators only. And when you do it, when you've done it, you have a better understanding, and you have way more sympathy for a fighter than the person that, pay their money to go see them brutalize each other. The Mickey Ward and the Gotti type fight. They want to see that all the time. You know what I mean? The excitement and everything to the fans, but to the fighter, you're destroying yourself, man. And so, but just getting back onto Abdullah Mason, he just mark my words, fight fans. Listen to me. This is Mickey, Ski Mask Way Boxing. Abdullah Mason is today's Amir Khan. I'm telling you. Trust me. I ain't never heard nobody say that. Now, I don't never look at nobody anyway to be trying to repeat. I'm not a parent. What? P.D. Jackson. I don't do none of that parroting or nothing. This is all raw and uncut. I come from my heart. I speak truth. And I'll tell you what it is. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is my take. This is what I believe that these fighters, what I'm seeing from these fighters, and what I believe their ability can, take them to the next level, or either veer them off onto that side street. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Abdullah Mason gonna be on that side street in about 5 more fights, and y'all gonna see. I'm telling you, his chin is not what y'all think it is. I mean, his fighting skills are, superb. His offense is what I'm saying. But I'm telling you, he gonna get clipped. And I said, after he get knocked down, everybody gonna be licking their chops to hit him. They gonna be going. I'm trying to tell you, his next 3 fights is gonna be the toughest fights of his career. Trust me. And it don't matter what the name is. It don't matter. If a fighter has skill, ability, and the fundamentals to do what they gotta do in that ring, you'll see a difference when they fight Abdullah Mason. Watch what I tell you. And y'all heard it here first on Ski Mask Way Boxing. I'm telling you, Amir Khan is Abdullah Mason. I'm telling you, Amir Khan, Abdullah Mason is Amir Khan, and Amir Khan is Abdullah Mason of 2025. I'm telling you, watch. So I just pray that, like I said with Davis and Berinchyk, I pray that they, both of them come out of there healthy or whatever. But I just know that Keyshawn is going to win this fight on Friday, February 14th. Madison Square Garden. And I'm so proud of him. I'm hoping that he keeps himself humble and get away from Forrest Gump, Shakur Stevens. And so that's all I got, fight fans. And y'all look for the next one. Like, share, subscribe to our content. And always know that Jesus loves you. Amen. Amen. Y'all take care and be safe.